Well, hello. How we doing? It's me, John, back again for a little vloggy. Yeah, it has been, I think, since I uploaded last, about 10 days, according to YouTube, so a little over a week. The last video I did was basically my post-holiday thoughts. That was the last one I did, and also that was to kind of check my new microphone was working all right. So yeah, I don't really know what I can really say in this because nothing's really happened in the time frame of the last and now, except for this past week from Monday to Thursday. It was my first week back at work after being off for 2 weeks and going to Spain. So this is the first weekend of me finishing my first week back. So re-altering myself back to a working schedule again. Um, so yeah, I've just been chilling out today. I'd I had kind of like a movie day evening. So yeah, just been chilling out really today. Yesterday, Smithy didn't come down because of other plans that I made, and yeah, so just it's just been the whole weekend pretty much has just been a chilled out one really. It's just been 3 days, me, myself, and I. Um, which I don't say that very often because there's always at least something happening on a weekend. Either the usual thing that Smithy comes down and, but yeah, it's just been nice. Yesterday, Saturday, I went into town for a bit, um, and just had a look around the shops and things like that. And yeah, just that was that really. But yeah, it's just been a chilled out weekend and getting back into the work thing again. So yeah, there's nothing else coming up in the pipeline now, really. Everything that was planned, I was saving up for and booked and booking stuff, has practically come round and finished and done for another year. So any further plans I make will probably be after Christmas, January onwards when I'll start. Because obviously I can't put any more holidays in now until January because all my holidays are gone for this year. I've taken an extra long weekend off in October. The first weekend of October, I'm going to go to Nottingham for the weekend with Sam and Lawrence. So that's coming up. So we're just gonna. It's just easier to meet each other in Nottingham. So because obviously Lawrence is Leicester way, and where Hull and Nottingham's pretty much perfect for each of us to kind of meet up. So we decided to just have like a one last kind of like long weekend away in Nottingham. Just have a look around and we've got a hotel room for from the Friday until the Monday. We come home Monday, so it's just basically a 3 day weekend basically in Nottingham. We come home the Monday and then I'm back at work on the Wednesday. So yeah, so there's that coming up, but there's nothing there really to make a vlog. I might make a little vlog material for that. Get Sam and Lawrence involved in it. But at the moment, there's no massive plans for anything uh, in the meantime. But we'll see how it happens. But apart from that, there's my birthday coming up in November. I've absolutely no idea what I'm going to do for that. Uh, I never do know what to do for my birthday. I mean, it's probably part of getting older. It's probably part of getting older. But it's been mostly ever since my mum passed away, really. You know, ever since my mum passed away, I've not really felt anything when it comes to certain times of the year. as in celebrating stuff. Even though it's been what, it's been 7 years now. It's it's unreal just how quick time has gone by. It really, really is. 7 years. It's been 7 years, and I'm only within the past year have I really started to kind of think differently. Obviously, I still think of my mum. Of course I do. Come on now, she's my mother. You only get one of them. So, and obviously, I think about my grandparents as well because I've lost both my grandparents as well. And obviously, I think of all of them. Of course I do. It's just I've kind of like finally got a mindset now where I'm able to kind of just move forward a little bit and feeling a bit more happier in myself. I think I've finally come out the other end of the grief, if you can call it that, because grief never fully goes away. People deal with grief differently. People accept it differently. Some people will accept it pretty much as it happens. Uh, but for a lot of people, it can take a long time to get to a point of mental point where you feel you can move forward. But of course, you still keep them in here. You still keep them in here. That they never truly go away. Of course not. They are always a part of you. But that is something that is still lingering. It's celebrating birthdays and Christmas and things like that. I just think, I mean, even though I do like Christmas, I'm not one of these negative bar humbug people. When Christmas comes around, I'm all there for it. I'm watching all my favourite Christmas films for like the millionth time in a row. The same films I watch every year, because I don't like everything Christmas film wise, because some of them are really, really bad and like made for TV films that I do not like. But there are some of my favourite films that I always watch every year. And so once I feel and get into that festive feeling is usually probably about a week before Christmas, is when I start to feel it's Christmas. And I start to kind of watch the odd film here and there. And then over the Christmas period when I'm not at work and all that, I watch more over the Christmas period. The only thing I don't like about Christmas is the load up to it, is the countdown to it, because it's just a pain in the ass. All the you know, it's just a pain in the ass. All the Christmas shopping and all the stuff that's going on at the time, like the Black Friday sales and things like that going on, and I just stay well away. I usually start sorting all my Christmas shopping about a week or two before Christmas, anyways. And I usually order online for my Christmas stuff. I very rarely will go on the high street looking for something, unless it's something very specific, like a clothing item or something like that, and I can't find it online. Then I will try to see if I can find it elsewhere. But for the most part, I get all my Christmas shopping sorted through Amazon and whatever sites I can find. And it's just a lot easier to get it all delivered to your house, and it's already in boxes anyways. So it's a lot easier to gift wrap them and stuff like that. Yeah, well yeah. So yeah, it's just I just, even though I do like Christmas when it's finally here, I just don't like the load up, the countdown to it. But when it comes to my birthday, I just never know what to do for it. Last Saturday, Smithy asked me, like, what do you want to do for your birthday? Because that's coming up, and that's in about, what, 10 months' time? Or 10 weeks, sorry, 10 weeks' time, sorry. That's in like 10 weeks. And I'm like, I have absolutely no idea. I haven't even thought that far ahead yet. I just don't know what to do. I never do. For the most part, usually if I do anything, I might maybe, I don't know, if maybe my dad, maybe Jackie, either go for a meal together or go for a couple of pints with my dad or something, or do like what we do usually on a normal Saturday, just kind of do something together with a few friends round. That's usually what happens in the end, usually, but I can't be bothered with nights out, really. I just can't really be bothered with the whole nights out thing. It's getting too expensive, and I don't mind going into pubs and things like that, or going for a meal out with friends or family. That's fine. It's just the whole nightclub scene and things like that. I just don't really get. I just don't see the point of nightclubs anymore because I'm probably showing my age now. But yeah, it's just one of them, you know. But it has been mostly ever since my mum passed away when I've, you know, I just don't see, I just don't really think about my birthday anymore. I just don't really think about Christmas until it's like practically here. That's just my mindset around it all. And when it starts coming around to like anniversaries and birthdays and things like that, you know, it's for for my mum and for grandparents and things like that. You know, when all that starts coming around again, yeah, it's one of them. But yeah, but that's basically going to be today's vlog. I'm doing well in myself. I'm feeling okay in myself. Everything's okay. Work is fine. End of the day, it's a job. It pays money, and that's as far as I think about that. But yeah, just ticking over as I always do. And just trying to relax, enjoy my weekend, the rest of my Sunday evening, and back to the grind tomorrow. And then, yeah, only a couple more weeks, so about a week or so. Yeah, I'd say about just shy of 2 weeks. And then I'm off again for a long weekend, and then I'm back in work on the Wednesday of the following week in October. So that Nottingham trip with Sam and Lawrence. But that's basically it. Thank you very much for watching. If you did, take care of yourselves. And I shall be back with more vlogs, and I want to get back into my live streaming a bit again as well. Probably might not be for another couple of weeks, but once everything comes around and happens, I'll start to kind of do like a proper schedule again, and try and at least do a live stream once a week or every 2 weeks or something like that. Because I do love my live streams. I do like doing them. So I want to get back into my live streams, back into my reviews on my main channel, start getting back into the whole thing of it, you know, the whole spiel of YouTube's. But take care of yourselves, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Bye bye.